A district judge, James Boasberg, is in the news for all the wrong reasons. Should he have recused himself from taking up this case involving Tren De Aragua, or the TDA, the criminal gang that has been labeled a terrorist gang and was about to be deported? What is the country thinking? Is it okay for the violent criminals to stay in our society? I mean, people who actually filed the case, how do they sleep at night? I mean, this is just a general question I have. But more importantly, there is a small problem, or maybe not a small problem, for this particular judge. At $247,000 a year salary, how is he able to afford a $2.4 million home? That is the question on everyone's lips. We are not imputing any motives here. We are not even saying anything about it. We're just curious, but there are some other facts that have come to light, which is why I'm suggesting, should he have recused himself from even hearing this case? Here we go. This is the judge who put a pause on the deportation of criminals and who now Attorney General Pam Bondi has ignored, and the deportations are continuing. So what is the deal here? Well, the judge salaries are determined by federal law. As of 2016, an annual salary was $203,100. In 2025, adjusting for all the other expenses, DNS allowance and cost of living, inflation, extra, etc., it's now at $247,000 a year. Property records indicate that Judge Boasberg owns a residence in prime location in Washington, D.C. that is valued at $2.4 million. So the question is, how did he make so much money to be able to afford this? Well, we're not looking into the fact that maybe he just had a 10% down and, he might have saved. Who knows? I mean, this is just a question. There are no accusations at this point of time. Now, Boasberg was originally appointed to the Superior Court of the District of Columbia by former President George W. Bush, and then later elevated to the U.S. District Court for Washington, D.C. by former President Barack Obama. Boasberg's wife, Elizabeth Liddy Manson, has donated more than $10,000 to the Democrats. He served as an associate at prominent law firms, including Caker and Van Nest in San Francisco from 1991 to 94, and Kellogg, Huber, Hansen, Todd, and Evans in Washington, D.C. from 95 to 96. Boasberg's family are typical Democrats. His wife, Elizabeth Liddy Manson, founded Meadow Reproductive Health and Wellness, an abortion clinic in Northern Virginia's Tysons Corner area. The clinic offers services including 14-week suction abortions with fees reaching up to $900 and accepts Virginia Medicaid. Liddy's NGO received indirect grants from USAID and contributions from SOROS-related NGOs through a feeder fund. Here is a picture of Elizabeth Manson, and this is not all. Boasberg's daughter, Catherine Boasberg, is associated with Partners for Justice, a nonprofit organization that provides legal services to underserved communities. Reports indicate that approximately 76% of the funding for this organization comes from government grants, some of which are indirectly linked to the USAID. James Boasberg not only has his daughter Catherine involved in non-profit sector, but his sister Margaret Boasberg is also involved in the non-profit sphere. Now, this is a pro-illegal immigration NGO. See, this is where things start getting a little funny. I'm not accusing anything of the judge. All I'm saying is, in cases where there is an apparent, reason for conflict of interest, shouldn't the judiciary also recuse themselves? And was this bench shopping? Did the people who were trying to get this particular verdict shop specifically to make sure that the case come in front of James Boasberg's bench? All these are questions that refuse to go away, and we'll wait and see how this goes. But the bigger picture is the Attorney General is ignoring this pause order, and the criminals are being deported even as we speak. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.